Good morning, good evening, or good night to the lovely people watching Unhinged here. And in today's video, we will be speaking about your dream physique. Let's start with the basic foundation. In order to achieve the physique that you want, you need to understand that this goal is aligned with future you and your goals specifically. If there's one thing I regret in the beginning of my training journey or self-improvement, is that I was too back and forth on, oh, I want to be like this, I want to look like that, I want to be like this. It wasn't up until about 6 months ago that I realized I'm chasing the wrong stuff. I made a lot of mistakes. Like I've failed sets, I have failed PRs, I have failed my physique, I have failed this and I failed that. But I haven't given up. But I have succeeded at many PRs. I have learned and I've gotten a lot of experience from the gym. Now, the basic foundation, as we spoke about, find the specific body type that you want. Like, let's say that you already know, you've already engraved that message into your brain. I want to look like Sam Sulek. Cool. Then you got to start watching videos like his on optimizing for eating, sleeping, and training. If you want to look like Usain Bolt and you want to go for running, good. Watch videos of Usain Bolt, how he got to that point, because he had got world records in running. Cool. Aim for something like that. You want just to be healthy, all right? Watch and find a specific YouTuber that is aligned with your specific goals when it comes to that stuff. Take notes, journal. You want to lose weight and you want to increase your muscle mass, then you gotta start a calorie deficit and start training more. In order for you to achieve your dream physique, you need to put in the hard work. It's not going to come like this, and it's not going to be handed out to you. It is literally hard work day in and day out. Stay hydrated, by the way. That's very important. Now you got the basics. You understand what kind of physique that you want. Now, in the gym, you got 3 types of physiques itself. You have an ectomorph. An ectomorph usually have the V-tape form. A mesomorph, diamond-shaped type of body, or endomorph, basically these big guys in the gym. Now that you understand the foundation of what kind of physique that you want, you also got to understand, how do I even begin with a plan? You begin by making a plan, by seeking out a personal trainer, seeking out guidance from people that you look up to. At the same quote that I say at the end of every single video, it is you versus you, fuck everyone else, but seek guidance when you need it. Seek guidance when you need it. Let's say you are you're wanting to look like Sam Sulek. Cool, what would you do? I would look up Sam Sulek and watch one of his videos. Oh, okay, and today his day is Monday. We're going to be doing tricep and biceps and chest. Cool. I got a push day. And then on Wednesday he got lats, pectorals, and hamstrings, just as an example, and that he follows his specific program. You also need to create it. But I don't know where to begin. Cool. We'll get up until that point. Cool. Now we established what kind of physique you want. We established what your plan you need to do. Third of all, beginning phase or in general, if you are if you are at an advanced stage, no matter what, this thing will always help you no matter what. And I don't give a shit, no matter who's out there. One of the best things that I've ever seen give the best results is this Saitama challenge, to be fairly honest with you. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 dips, and then 10-kilometer run. It sounds nearly impossible, But is it possible to achieve that every single day? But push-ups, sit-ups, dips, squats, back exercises where you only use your own body weight as the main challenge, you will quickly see that when you have consistency and movement all the way, almost pretty much every single day, and you found a structural routine, you will see results very quickly. Cool. Finding out your physique, planning, basic training, and over to the next step. You need to understand that this shit will take time. You gotta understand that the way you've been living up until now, it's not gonna suddenly just be, oh, I'm gonna suddenly get this sort of physique. No. You will get one of these physiques when you start to realize that consistency and changing. Because one of the main things that you gotta do is that sleep, food, and training itself, the three basics, are very important. You need optimal sleep every single day. Going to bed early, waking up early. It depends on your lifestyle too, to be fairly honest with you. I go to bed at 9 and I get up at 5. Because I found that sort of routine works for me. I get optimized of 8 hours of sleep every single day. I put away electronics 1 hour before bedtime. I read instead and try to deactivate my brain instead of making it active and having dopamine stimulate by scrolling on TikTok. Because then I'm going to bed, and I woke up today with solid wood, and I was just like, fuck yeah. Second is eating. If you look at the way you're eating recently, just go back a few days and something like that, is the way you're eating really optimized for your health and your in general, your gut health, your brain health, and in general, your overall health? If the answer is just straight up bluntly no, then you need to change. But if the answer is brutally, honestly, yes, I've been eating quite good. I've been eating bread, I've been eating eggs, I've been eating caviar, I've been eating meat like chicken, rice, those sort of stuff that is good for my health, and I've been pooping correctly, those sort of things that are key ingredients for a healthy life. But if you're dirty bulking, then that's totally fine. If you're clean bulking, that's totally fine. If you're lean bulking, that's totally fine. But you need to be brutally honest with yourself. You need to stop beating around the bush by doing like, yeah, it's got a few energy drinks here and there, so yeah, I'm gonna answer yes on this. No, you gotta be fucking honest with yourself. You gotta stop being a bitch and just like, you know what? Recently I've been going to McDonald's way too many times, and I've been feeling really like groggy lately because of that junk food. I haven't been at home making meals from scratch. That's what I've been kind of missing. Good, now you know a thing that you can implement into your self-improvement journey in order to achieve your physique. What I'm drinking is, hold on, it is creatine, water, and some supplement. Don't remember what it's called. But anyway, you need to understand that in order to achieve your dream physique, you need to do training routines that is optimal for your thing. Now back to the training. Okay. In my sake, I want to achieve, I want to achieve the ectomorph, basically the VT form. But for me, I need to do calisthenics, and I need to do weightlifting, and I need to do cardio. Those are the 3 things I do during the week. Every single day, I do the basic training. Push-ups, sit-ups, dips, squats. I kind of suck at doing the 10-kilometer run every single day, but I try to do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. And you might be thinking, but training for 2 or 3 hours, I've heard that is bad for your health in general. It truly depends on what your goal is. And another thing that you need to understand is that the way I'm training is aligned for my specific goals. The way to be fairly honest with you, fuck all the negative bullshit, and fuck all those YouTube comments, fuck all those people that say that, oh, doing this, doing that is not good for you. You gotta stop taking advice from everyone. You gotta narrow it down to like, okay, I want to follow this specific plan. I want to follow these specific instructions because this is what I believe in. Good. If you want to train upper body 3 times a week, okay, you're training back and front and core and stuff like that 3 times a week. Okay, you're training legs 2 times a week. You're training your neck 2 times a week, or you follow a structural plan that is aligned specifically for you. Good. Now comes the main question. How do you achieve the physique you want? A simple answer. You gotta fucking start. One thing that I hate is I'm gonna do it next paycheck. Fuck that. Even when I was at my brokest of money-wise, do you know what I did? I didn't have a gym membership. So you know what I did? I put in my jogging shoes, I put in the equipment that I have, and I went outside for a run. I did bare basics at home. Push-ups, sit-ups, dips, squats. And to be fairly honest, I've built a mediocre physique at the moment because I'm going to slap myself by saying that, oh, I've been slacking for a little while now, and I need to increase the amount that I need to do, and I need to eat much more. I need to put much more effort. That is the basic foundation of how to achieve your physique. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else, but seek guidance when you need. Take care.